Hi guys, I'm Vidya and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about all of my favorite baby brands for skincare and diapering and bath time and all of that stuff. You guys have asked me a lot of questions about what diapers we use and what wipes we use and things like that. So I thought I'll talk about all of these here. These are brands that are available internationally. You find them on Amazon. Here in the US, this is what I found works best for us after a lot of trial and error. So I'm sharing them all with you. I'll start with diapering first. When Vikrant was born, we were given Pampers at the hospital and they seemed to work very well. There were no rashes or leaking or any kind of reaction to it. So we just continued with Pampers for a few months. When he was going through that newborn phase where they wet diapers every hour or 2 hours, we had no problem with Pampers, and then we decided to switch to a more natural, eco-friendly, biodegradable brand. We did use cloth diapers off and on, but for the most part he was in disposables. We found this brand online called Bamboo Nature. I couldn't find this in stores, so I buy it on Amazon on Subscribe and Save. It is a little more expensive than Pampers, but it is so good. It just feels like cotton on the skin. It feels like there's nothing synthetic, and it is very absorbent. We have never had issues with leaks. We've had a couple of leaks, but that was because we didn't change the diaper for a long time and it was really full. But apart from that, it has been very absorbent, and we use this for daytime and nighttime. There have been no problems at all. I've also tried some other brands because Bamboo is not available in the store, so when we run out of them, I need to have a second choice. So I've used 7th generation and Honest. Both of them are very popular here in the US. Honest hasn't worked well for us. It leaks. It's somehow it feels synthetic. I don't like it as much as I do Bamboo. 7th generation, I like it a little bit better. So if we don't have Bamboo for some reason, I use the 7th generation diapers. But my top 3 for diapers, bottom line, is number 1 is this one, Bamboo Nature. Number 2 is 7th generation. Number 3 is Pampers. Pampers is really good. I only put it at number 3 because it is a little synthetic. So those were diapers. And then wipes, we have just been using one brand consistently from when he was born. So these are called water wipes. That's just the name of the brand, and they claim to have 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract. And even in the ingredients, there's nothing else mentioned. The fruit extract they use is grapefruit, and there's no other preservatives or anything. Usually on the back of the wipes packs, I see a big list of chemicals that I'm like, why would you use those chemicals on the most delicate skin in the world? So if I hadn't found these, I would probably just use a cloth with water. But these are very convenient, especially if you're going outside. The wipes themselves are kind of thin and you get used to the consistency, but compared to the other wipes, they are a lot more thinner. I did use a Huggies once when we got it as a free sample, and I just wanted to try it, the Huggies natural one. But I found Huggies to be much thicker. Water wipes are much thinner and much more wet, I feel, but I've gotten used to this consistency and I like the resealable little thing on top. I've had no problems with this, so I've been using this religiously ever since he was born. For a diaper rash ointment, I used butt paste, which I don't have with me right now because we have outgrown that stage. But when he did have a rash and it was mild, I would use coconut oil. But if it didn't get better, I would use butt paste. He used to have rashes very rarely, but when he did, butt paste really helped. I would use a little bit of it after diaper change and after he is completely dry. And by the time the next diaper change has come, the rash would get a lot better. So it is very effective. They do have 2 strengths, the regular strength and the maximum strength. They both have different amounts of zinc oxide in them, which is the active ingredient. I also use these Baby Ganix alcohol-free hand sanitizing wipes when we are going out and he touches something, obviously. And I do think alcohol is the best kind of hand sanitizer, and we use an alcohol spray for our hands. But for a child, I would use this because it actually wipes off the dirt on your hands. And we put this in our diaper bags. Of course, if he touches something really dirty, I will wash his hands, but these are really good to go if we don't have the chance to wash hands. It's got no parabens, sulfates, phthalates, triclosan, all of that stuff. And this is something we've been using ever since Vikrant was a baby. Like when we were on a plane, we used this a lot. We went through 1 or 2 packs of this every plane ride. Moving on to skincare now. Now, bath time and skincare is where I've experimented with a lot of products for Vikrant because he just has extremely dry skin. I've settled on this Babo Botanicals Moisturizing Baby Shampoo and Wash. This is what we've been using consistently for the last one and a half years, and I've kind of stopped experimenting in that area. I buy this on Amazon. This is supposed to be really safe, and it has oat milk and calendula. So this and has a very nice fragrance, like a very nice natural smell, and none of the SLS and stuff like that. So we use this in the bath. I think a little goes a long way. There's a small drop gives a lot of lather, and he comes out, you know, nice and clean, and I love how he smells after this, after having a bath with this. I use this in addition to my homemade you know, mixture with oats, powdered oats and basin and curd, but that I haven't been doing that often lately because now that he's a toddler, he just likes to run around, and it's very hard to kind of pin him down and do, you know, a massage, a proper massage for him. And once bath time is done, immediately I put on a nice lotion or oil on him just to keep his skin moisturized. Next is skincare. Now I have been looking for a good moisturizer for him ever since he was born because he has such dry skin, and Babo Botanicals also has a cream for babies, and that works pretty well if you have normal skin. Burt's Bees also has a balm which works quite well, but when you have extra dry skin, I've had to resort to more traditional skincare products like Cetaphil. Cetaphil Pro Dry Skin Eczema Soothing Moisturizer is what we use for him when his skin is dry, and this has been working really well. This says it's for eczema, which Vikrant doesn't have, but his skin is really dry, so I've found this is very moisturizing. Aquaphor is the next thing that doctors recommend. I don't think these two are, you know, the best choices when it comes to finding natural skincare products, but they work really well. Sometimes you just want their skin to be, you know, moisturized more than anything else. So I use these two for his really dry skin. But my favorite skincare products for him, like on a day-to-day basis, are coconut oil and almond oil. So these are the things I use on him every day. And when his skin gets a little bit more dry, I use Cetaphil or Aquaphor. But almond oil is my favorite, and I have been using this for my skin. I have talked about this, I think, in like so many videos of mine, but this is what I swear by for everyday, you know, skincare routine. I also use a sunscreen for him because we are in California and it gets really sunny most of the year. So I use the same brand, the Babo Botanicals Daily Sheer Sunscreen, extra sensitive for face. It has good SPF 40 protection, so I use this on his face and hands wherever he's exposed to the sun. And this is quite greasy and it's like a pain to apply like any other sunscreen, but I believe it works well. I used to use this Baby Ganix mineral based sunscreen. This is SPF 50 and this is water resistant. So if we would go to a place like a beach, we would use this one. So these are the products that I've been using for my son and have been loving, and as I go along and find better products, I will share them with you guys. And if you find any good skincare products for extremely dry skin, please let me know in a comment down below. I'm always looking for good moisturizers for babies, and I'll talk to you again next time. Until then, take care. Bye.